career and her status as an interviewer, and so I've worked with a lot of people who work in like, you know, like lots of people, and everyone basically told me that like they have never they have never had a interaction with a fan base that was anything like the RuPaul's Drag Race fan base. It is so strong. It is so powerful. It is so intense. It is wild. The Drag Race fan base is hey puddles. The Drag Race fan base is unlike any fan base in the world. There's and I've had I've worked with like brands who were like, we did one thing and the Drag Race fans were just as wild as they could be. And then I guess I was also just a little saddened to see how a lot of people started attacking Tamron, and I want to make a clear discrepancy between criticizing Tamron and attacking Tamron Hall. A lot of people were talking about how she was a bad journalist and how she, you know, didn't do her research and things of that nature. And it was interesting because it did seem like she really held Sherry to the, like, wouldn't let her get away with anything. Wasn't interested in giving Sherry a platform to absolve herself or blaming it on mental illness or blaming it on relationships with her parents or anything. She was like, well, that's not how that works. And whenever she said, what have you done to rectify this? And Sherry was saying, I went to therapy. And she'd be like, okay, that's what you did for yourself. What have you done for the victims? And I thought that was really impressive, the way that she handled the interview. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Oh, hey baby, I'm on a live, just so you know. But you're not in the shot or anything.
I'm listening.
I'm just reading some of these comments. I mean, like, I don't know that is necessarily something that I would have done or that I would have had Sherry on my podcast. But it just seems like, I don't know, the attacks on Tamron's character and the attacks on her journalistic integrity, in my opinion, seem unwarranted. You know? Bob, how would you have formatted the interview? I mean, I don't know that I would have had an interview with her. Like, I don't know that I would have done that. I mean, I think that it would have been impactful to have some of the victims speaking out, but I know that a lot of them were reached out to and declined to be interviewed. And I saw it on YouTube for anyone who's wondering. Because really, it was really interesting. I just don't remember seeing a lot of this energy for like Gayle King when she interviewed R. Kelly, or when Jeffrey Dahmer was interviewed, or Ted Bundy, or when, Phil Spector and I think it is important to hold Sherry accountable for all of, and actually there is something to say about how I think that as generations go, we are a lot more socially aware. People are a lot more socially aware of things that maybe our parents or their parents just didn't think about. But I just watched the interview today just now and was just really going through my mind about this stuff. Do I think Drag Race could have addressed it better? I think that Drag Race, they minimized her role in the show as little as they could. Cut out all of her speaking head moments. They didn't invite her back for the reunion and put a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode. I'm also not a PR person. I don't work in public relations. I have no expertise in the realm of what to do in situations like that either. Maybe we should listen. Yeah, I mean, when R. Kelly was interviewed by Gayle, he also really kind of went off the rails and, didn't like being held accountable, So I'm reading a comment from someone here. I think that she handled the interview well and didn't let Sherry dodge questions like when Sherry said that she was friends with her victims and she had mental illness. Tamara responded with, and then this person is going on to say more things about that. I do hope that Sherry is making reparations to the victims, Anyway, I was just thinking about that, and that was just on my mind a lot in this moment. I was just really thinking a lot about that.